That's right. I'm gonna predict right here, right now, a Champions League winner. 100%. Probably not. But before I do that, two things. One, drop your comment on who you believe is gonna win the Champions League this year. And two, I'm going to react on the second leg of the round 16 before I predict the whole thing, the whole Champions League path. Probably not. Anyway, I watched a lot of games. Yeah, I still use a notebook. So, Atletico Tottenham. Like I said in my first preview reaction, I'm not gonna comment on this game. So I turned up a little bit for it, and I saw nobody slipped. There is something with the Atletico Madrid pitch. I'm not saying they're deliberately doing it, because for them it would be hard playing on a wet, over wet, if that's a word, grass. Even for them, So Atletico are through, but I'm not gonna comment on it. Arsenal Leverkusen. Yeah, I predicted a 2-0 or 3-0 or a 2-1 victory. Yeah, I got it right. I mean, when I say 100 results, of course I'm gonna get it right. But anyway, I am right. Yeah. Yeah. Why is the Arsenal hate though? This question is everywhere, but it doesn't bother me. They haven't dropped a single trophy yet. Tomorrow they are playing Man City in what could be their first trophy in a while, the EFL Cup, and I think they're gonna win, unless they slip. The Premier League is in the bag, so we'll wait for a treble Arsenal, I guess. This game was good. Bayern tried, but Eze did what Eze does in big games. He kind of delivers, no? What a goal. Arsenal, that was not really a 50-50 game. I saw some comments saying that, but Arsenal didn't struggle. Bayern pulled their first big chance 3 minutes before the game ended. 87 minutes up. Yeah. Liverpool Galatasaray. I predicted Galatasaray gonna knock us out, and they didn't. You know why? Because they played bad, not because Liverpool played good. Liverpool looked good because Galatasaray played bad. That's it. Mo Salah dropped an assist, a goal after he missed a pen. Every touch is a new record. I hope he's fine, because he's not playing against Brighton again, that we just lost. Sporting Bodio. I'm sad I didn't turn up for this game. I said I might. I didn't. I thought Bodio were going to run it. No. Sporting pull off an incredible game. 5-0. Wow. That's not just on Bodio not turning up. They hit the crossbar. That's about it, what I saw from the highlights and the videos and the comments. Congrats, Sporting. Congrats, Bodio. An all-time campaign. It doesn't matter that you lost. I think it's good. Barca Newcastle. Wow. An all-time score. Newcastle won goal for goal with Barca until they couldn't. Rafinha dropped a 15 out of 10 performance. So much with that. Rafinha has just one UCL goal. How do you play with injuries? Tell me. Because he was injured for a long period. Then he came back, they got injured, then he came back again. Think. Anyway. Newcastle Good job. The score doesn't say good job, but it was good job up until the 45th minute. Then a bad penalty. It was a penalty, and Chelsea PSG. I don't have to dig deeper into Chelsea's thing. I don't know why they changed the coach, but yeah. PSG, 6 minute, game done. That's what they needed. An early goal to put even more gas in the tank. Not that they needed it, but it definitely helped. What a strike by Barcola. What a strike by João Neves. Bayern Atalanta. Yeah, 10-2. Bayern just score goals when they need to score goals and score goals when they don't need to score goals. Brilliant Bayern Munich. Kane, what a goal. He scored an incredible goal. Wow. I mean, they are a monster. Watch my video on it. Man City Real Madrid. Yeah. 10 men. No. I predict that I don't want to predict this game. First I said Man City are gonna run away with it. Then I said, well, basically, congrats Real Madrid because they got it wrong in the first game. I don't know why, but they did. And that hat trick, wow. Anyway, 2-1. Man City showed a little bit of play, but yeah. 10 men, not doing it. Now, throw that notebook away. And let's see that Champions League path. Can I predict it? I have it on my mind, and I think I'll get it wrong. So first up, Paris Liverpool. Yeah, PSG are gonna knock Liverpool out. Yeah, I said the same thing for Gala, but Gala played bad. And second, that's PSG. PSG host us. First game, yeah, they're gonna beat us. Then they're gonna beat us at Anfield again. Yeah, what can I say? PSG are clicking the same way and at the same time they did last season. Brilliant. They didn't finish top 8. And this season they didn't finish top 8. They broke the what was it now? The Monaco. Yeah. Great leg. 5-4. I mean, tough, but if you watch the games, you know what I mean. PSG are it. Yeah. Real Madrid, Bayern. I don't want to jinx Bayern Munich. The only reason I'm gonna say this is gonna be a very tight, probably a 1-goal difference score. I don't really want to jinx Bayern. I think Bayern are gonna go through. They're gonna meet PSG, but still, I don't want to jinx them. I'm gonna say tight game. Real Madrid play when they want, and when it gets to the Champions League knockout stages, you don't know. This team might pull off, I don't know. I mean, Thibaut is out, but they got a great second goalkeeper, so still believe Bayern gonna go through. Barca, Atleti, yeah. Barca get their revenge on Atleti for the Copa del Rey loss. And this is gonna have goals. That's what I think. It's gonna have goals. We'll see. But Barca through. Sporting Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal are gonna beat Sporting in not a very entertaining games. And with low amount of goals. I believe like the aggregate would be like at most 3-1 aggregate, I say. 3-1 or 3-2 at most. Yeah. Arsenal are balanced. They are monsters. Think about it. They don't concede. So, PSG Bayern first semi-final. Defending your Champions League title, going at 2 years in a row in a final. My mind says something, my heart says other thing. And I'm gonna go with my mind, PSG. And I'm gonna say that because I don't want to jinx Bayern again. I mean, if I say something, sometimes, I mean, a lot of times the opposite happens, and I don't want to say. When I'm sure, I'm sure. I know the thing. Like, Liverpool are gonna be PSG, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna say PSG because I don't want to jinx Bayern. This is gonna be a 50-50 game. If it happens, of course. We'll see. Still, I pick PSG. Barca, Arsenal. Yeah. I pick Barca. I mean, I would love to see Arsenal in a final, but I don't think it can happen against Barca. I mean, we're gonna see goals, but Barca is just gonna score more than Arsenal. I can kind of see it. Arsenal. I don't. I don't know who's gonna keep more position in that game, but hey, I guess if it happens, we're gonna see it. But I pick Barca. So PSG Barca final, something we wanted last season, didn't see because of the madness in the second leg against Inter Milan for Barca. And of course, defending your Champions League title is almost impossible. I pick Barca to win the Champions League. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a Ballon d'Or decider or something because we are in a World Cup year, but Pedri, my best player in the world. I think he's gonna see it through, even though fighting with that PSG midfield incredibly difficult. But yeah, I pick Barca to go all the way. It's kind of like I feel like I have no idea what I'm talking about.